Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik, and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against AsuRob. He's the Allied Commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. It's July 18th, 42. My carrier fleet is back at Fiji, supporting the resupply and evacuation of a broken division at Nadi. So this could be... It is an important mission that there is nothing getting wrong. I-170 is still fighting here at New Zealand. More or less I get reported a lot of shipping is going, I think they hear source around, but... At this stage of the war, Navy search at New Zealand is far too powerful. I cannot come so close without detection. And if I don't know how many enemy carriers and where the enemy carriers are, I want not to leave the range of my own base is too far away. Here's still this French 8-inch submarine. Nothing. You can see this is why I need local minesweepers. The French always dropping some mines. Bulma is here, unluckily no hit. But this looks like a Clemson class destroyer and they are now in 42, not so useful. But they're still escort ships. Even Clemson class are good for escorts. Still sweeping Suva. Now only army fighters here. Easy task force, my M5s. A very strong, well coordinated strike here west of Bundaberg. So maybe Rob is using the HQs now. Or it was luck. I don't know. This looks all fine, but again they're only Chinese, so there's unlimited reinforcements manpower wise. I can still hold my own, but of course it's always cost me supplies. All this repaired or damaged aircraft, they all request supplies. So you can also say that Rob is keeping the pressure on Nadi. That is true, but it also cost him a lot of equipment. Equipment he could maybe use somewhere else. Maybe in Australia. P400s. I don't fully get the... I saw. The P400 have not more than 37mm cannon, then it's only 20mm cannon. So less a tank killer and more a bomber killer. And here I lure the enemy to attack my carriers. Looks again very like a very big airstrike, but you can see there's nothing. Only 3 dive bombers. And a lot of escorts, and they're all failing to penetrate my cover. So here is maybe easier to see the P-39, a dozen Wildcats. So 2 dozen fighters and a half dozen dive bombers are simply not enough to take on over 100 fighters. So it all gets slaughtered. More are coming. Now Helldivers. And 2 Helldivers are somehow penetrating my cap, but then they're getting killed by flak or they cannot leave. So 1 bomb ever dropped on a carrier, but missed. And other bombers won't go for Nadi? Don't ask me why. And benches, and all have no escort. Okay, they're going for my task force, because he's also Navy target. But also missing. This is why I have my carriers, to simply offer the allies a juicy target, and they can better take my carriers and not my transports, because my carriers can handle normally 2 or 3 bomb hits without blowing up immediately if your name is not Akagi, Kaga, or something similar. So 7 more dive bombers. No, they're breaking. And using STB-1s with maximum 500 pound bomb load, I don't know. It's the same like if you use Hurricane 1. They're all for me training aircraft and not really for frontline duty. Yeah, I follow up. This unit was overly defeated. Oh, was not able to defeat my garrison here, and I now used my 2 garrison units, what are normally garrison units, to destroy it. But this was only to finish it off. Here is now a Japanese division against a British division, so that is even more powerful. And I try to attack, but I cannot achieve a victory, so it means no, that is not good. India divisions are similar to Chinese division, mostly manpower and not so much equipment, but still more equipment than Chinese. But British divisions, of course, are maybe at least good like Japanese first class division, so I need something else to break them. Good. Air losses high for allies today. 70 to 5 is a good ratio, and I lost only 3 fighters in all of this engagement, and the others are both losses in China ops. The allies lost a bunch of fighters, but also dive bombers and other equipment. And I lost at the end only 1 killed pilot and 1 wounded pilot. And I have here now the 1 triple ace is already now at 16 kills. Fighting at Kara. And yeah, he is fighting in Nadi. So this is a A-wing of Kara, because I always break up the fighter. Every carrier wing I break in the ABC company. And then I have simply more air wings and I can move them around, and this gives me more flexibility. So it's a carrier trained air wing but fighting from a land base. So there was no hit on my carrier, so there's nothing to discuss here. In China, all is fine, nothing too special. Burma, no activity. I was able to defeat here one guy, but the British unit. This is clear terrain, so I was hoping that maybe no cover, I can overcome the enemy. But you had to use air power to weaken this division, but I have more issues now in the east, and I still don't get the airfield up to level, to level 9 to have here unlimited strike level. Because now I'm limited to 400 and I'm running at 345, so I don't really have the capacity to use much more air power here. Everything at Ceylon looks normal. Also nothing at Suva, Java C. That looks all nice. I call back all my forces and prepare here the defense and maybe think how much I can call out of this and send to east of Australia. What was this? I don't know, submarine. Yeah. Carriers are approaching, and the next heavy cruiser formation is also coming soon. So I try to get here a better blockade at Perth, because I already have a very tight in the east of Australia. I can intercept, at least block, but the west Perth route is very open these days. So I maybe try to get here 1 or 2 convoys and then scare Rob that he maybe shut down this shipping for some weeks. I don't must be here non-stop, but if I can catch 1 convoy, then he will maybe wait 1 week before he ship again. And this will cost him time. And time is everything. Good. He is a stronger force, but they are retreating, so I try to push. If I can catch this, it's a little dangerous, but I normally like to take this crossroad and then walk here, and then I can maybe close this hex side and this hex side. Still, I don't know what I really can do here. I must push here north. Enemy submarines are of course everywhere. So I try to stay in shallow water with my carriers, and I try to lure and destroy enemy aircraft here at Suva to more or less make it hard for him to interdict my shipping out of Snadi back to Nomaya. Good, see you next time, take care, bye bye.